This is the CRKT Sketch. I got this from knifecenter.com for about 25 bucks. The blade is made with the standard lower end CRKT HCR 13 MOV material, which I found to be perfectly good material for knives under 50 bucks. I like how it handles and how it sharpens. This is not spring assisted, and it just has a thumb kind of slot for opening it. It is a liner lock knife. The length of the blade is about 2 3/4 inches. They call it a reverse tanto design. It's pretty much all belly. The whole thing has that nice sweep to it. This is actually a production interpretation of a Burnley Knives custom knife that was a frame lock when he actually made it, but this has been converted to liner lock, and it's made with a dual molded, you could say triple molded, but it's two materials. For the scales, they are composite and two different materials. So you have a harder FRP here, and then this is a softer material, which feels like a medium hard rubber, maybe silicone, maybe not, maybe urethane. I might be mixing my materials up, but a little bit more grippy here, a little bit more grippy here. Has steel liners inside of there, and this spacer is just a pretty hard, relatively brittle FRP. I would not personally recommend relying too heavily on that lanyard hole there because of how hard this material is. As a composite, has more tendency to just completely snap and break. I haven't tested it myself, but I wouldn't trust it, just how thin it is. But obviously you got the pocket clip there. I like the design of the blade. It's just all usable, which is just smart. You know, perfectly designed for just slicing and scraping. It's pretty comfortable for its size. It is a 2 3/4 inch blade, so a little bit on the small side relative to what I normally go for. I usually go for the 3 or more. I could use a little bit more blade to this. I could also use a little bit more finger guard protection here, just a little extra thickness or a little deeper cut in right here, because I feel like my finger kind of wants to roll over that edge right there. Fortunately, that edge is not sharp the way that it's molded up, so it's comfortable enough around all angles. I feel confident in using this thing. At 25 bucks, it's relatively cheap. It's definitely designed for utility, or it's marketed for utility. It's something to use a lot. I can choke up on this, or I can move my thumb up and down. Obviously, I'm fairly well choked up as it is. Just a little bit limited by the length of the handle there, but I can move my thumb around for control at different points. Get the longer strokes, get shorter, for shaving in just closer, smaller little things. So I feel like it works pretty well for what it is. I'm satisfied with the design, not the greatest materials, but again, for the price, it's not bad. I also personally prefer spring assists and or flipper, but this slot works really well. I mean, I don't have to look at this. My thumb very naturally just slides right in there and is ready to start deployment, and it deploys very easily and securely. So that actually works out quite well for me. I'm happy with this thing, again, for the price.